Not gonna lie. We're gonna try to... Okay, so now we're going second, but we're establishing the same pattern. Is that we're trying to go second, so we get to have one extra Dawn, but we're still gonna go for the Doku Van Augur 7-cost each play. So we're gonna do into this stage, effect pitch stage, obviously. We're gonna add a My Age. Then I can use My Age here to fill up my trash. So once I draw into Tempest Kick, I use them. And then also the Shiro going in trash is perfect. Also Necro, didn't you wanna... Was it Necro? No, it will start up me. No, he didn't want to see this matchup. But whatever. He gets to see it. He goes 5 face, 6 face. Knowing that that's the play, I believe I could pitch the Jesus Burgess, and I'll just take the 6. No problem, and I get to swing. I get to do stage here, pitch the Van Augur. Unfortunately, we don't have any 4-cost play. That is actually very unfortunate, because I pitched the Jesus Burgess expecting potential play. I think I should have just countered with a 2k here or something like that. Yeah, that was a misplay. Unfortunate. And you know what? He doesn't have a Dawn on the leader. The guy doesn't have a Dawn on the ace, so therefore if I go 9 face, he has to actually take a life, and he doesn't get a free draw. We take those. At 5 Dawns, he could do Yamato, but a lot of people have cut Yamato lately. I think he might just play Marco. But if you play Marco, that's fine. If he won't be able to play Atmos because I don't have anything on board, he won't play the Jozu, so the only thing he could play is Yamato. Yamato is quite annoying. I think we'll have to do... I don't think we have to do leader effect yet. Not yet. Expecting him not to play Marco. He did not play Marco, so therefore he's... Sorry, he did not play Yamato, so now he's going to play a Marco right now. Nice. Easily readable. So I get to go 6 at face. Swinging every turn is very important. So he has to pitch a card every single turn, or else it's going to be too overwhelming at the end of the game, because he's going to have like 5 billion cards and we don't have pudding, right? So I'm going to go into Kuzan here, and then I'm going to do stage effect, pitch a Van Augur, because Kuzan could just bring it back. I'm going to add a Jesus Burgess, and then at 7 Dawns, there's nothing that could get rid of this. I mean, if he goes Jozu, he's just going to misplay because he has to like bounce something. Yeah. Because yeah, this card cannot be removed, right? So he's going to go into Otama, draw 2, trash 2, draw 2, trash 1. It just cleans up his hand, but for me, he's just using counters. He's going to add back the Otama and bounce back the Garb. Swing 6 at face here, I'll just counter, because I feel like he's going to be very aggressive. Is he going to swing with the Marco? He will. So knowing that he's going to swing with both, right? He swung with both, and he has a bunch of characters. I haven't gotten into 10-cost teach yet, so we're in a scenario where, well, he doesn't have any Dawns up on the ace again. So if I go into 7-cost teach, I could actually do Van Augur -3, and then yeah, we do Van Augur -3 and 7-cost pop. Now I'm gonna do stage first, pitch the My Age, and gonna see if I draw into something better. Because if now I drew into Doku, I could also do Van Augur, Doku, pop the Marco, and I have 6 more Dawns. Could play Kuzan as well and swing 6, and then he still has the Jozu, which is annoying. But that's fine. And then he's gonna summon a big guy afterwards. But the thing is, the moment I have Doku and such, he has to respect it. Because if he just keeps going face, then it's like, it's not that crazy of a play. And also I'm able to swing 6 as well. So he swings 6, he has to pitch a card, and if he takes a life or this dies, then he won't get as much value as possible. So so let's repeat what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do Kuzan, Van Augur, Doku, pop, which is 2 Dawns. And then after that, I'm going to play Kuzan for 5, and I'll have 1 Dawn to swing. So I think here, we're just going to swing 6 with the Kuzan onto the Marco. Because if he counters, if he lets it die, he draws, okay? If it counters, that's fine. Okay, so he countered with a Jozu. Now I could do Kuzan effect, bring back Van Augur effect, -3. And then Doku, we're gonna pop it, and then I get to play another Kuzan, and then I have to do leader effect now because he's reaching the point to where he will do a cost event to summon 10-cost teach, 10-cost Whitebeard, and then just the draw and the presence and the Dawns is just too much. We have to keep doing leader effect 8 Dawns onwards. So he's gonna go what, 7 at face. He's gonna try to, he has to respect these, right? 7 onto the Doku, no problem. Very kind from him. 7 onto a 6, that's a disrespect. And I do not take disrespects like that. Not now. But the thing is, I would need a Tempest Kick, because even if I have double Van Augur, it only brings him down to 4. So I would counter this because having as many Van Augers as possible in this matchup is quite important. So I'm going to pitch a 10 cost here because we don't really need all that. I think I could try to deal with this Jozu too. So I could do like Teach Pop this instead. You know what? Let's add Kuzan. I'm going to swing 6 at face because we're not going to do 10 cost right now. It's not useful. So 6 at face. If he takes, to be honest, easy. If he blocks, sure, block. No problem. So he pitches at Atmos, okay. So I get to do Kuzan effect, bring back a Van Augur. Or a Teach. I mean, Burgess. Because I could be bringing Burgess. I could do Teach here. Burgess. And then I have like presence on board. And I'll be able to do 10 cost, 10 cost, 10 cost. If he swings with his 10 cost as well, that's when I could be annoying. Yeah. So now the play has changed. So we're going to go into a 7 cost Teach. And then do Van Augur, 7 cost pop this. Do Lafitte search. So I could have something that pops on board. Searches. A body on board. And then now he only has this Mustache Man. So I'm going to do -3 onto the Jozu, 7 cost effect, pop this, and then effect, search. We're searching. We're going to add we're gonna add a Jesus Burgess. And then we're going to pitch it because we could just bring it back with our Kuzan at any moment. If he goes face, I'm on 1 life. That's when I'm going to go 10 cost, 10 cost, 10 cost because that's the moment where I have my board set up. I could pop pretty much any 6 cost. If I summon Kuzan and I summon another Kuzan, I believe I have double Van Augur in trash, right? I only have 1. But then if I get into another Van Augur, I could do Van Augur, and another Van Augur, and then just summon Doc Q and then pop the new gate, or I could even do Stronger. And then I could use the 7 cost Teach as an attacker instead of something that pops. So he's gonna go 7 onto the Lafitte, no problem. He red rocked the Teach. He red rocked the 7 cost, which I don't really mind. We still have our big boy Jesus here. So I could do 10 cost, freeze, and then just like bam. Now, is there a better play? Technically, there is a better play. The better play is just to go wide, right? Because as you can see, the moment I went wide, he felt threatened. He was like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose. I don't think they play Gravity Blade, so I could play Kuzan, Jesus Burgess this turn, swing 6, and then swing 9, and then he has to take a life eventually. And he's gonna be at 1 life, and that's when I'm gonna go 10 cost, 10 cost, 10 cost. And anyway, I'm gonna go Kuzan, Jesus Burgess, and then I could summon also triple Jesus Burgess. You know what? I don't think he has Gravity Blade. Let's be honest here. People have cut Gravity Blade for some odd reason. I think that guy is one of them. So 6 at face. And then here I could do full lead, pitch the Black Spiral, or even pitch the Black Spiral or whatever card I draw with the Kuzan. So he pitches a Yamato, no problem. And then here I'm gonna go into Kuzan here, Kuzan effect, bring back a Jesus Burgess. I'm gonna play another Jesus Burgess here. I'm gonna do full lead effect, pitch a Black Spiral here, because if I go in 10 cost here, it would be better. And I'm gonna do leader effect, pitch a Docu here, and pass turn. So we're boosting our Jesus Burgess as well, which makes it so the moment this is rested, I could eventually try to kill it. And also these guys will get to 10k, which means that he has to pitch a 2-2-2-1. 2-2-1 is which way too much. He's gonna swing 6. Is he gonna swing 10, 12? I mean, I could choose one. No, negate effect. I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna keep it in hand. So I could do leader effect and pitch it with either a leader or pitch it with a stage, so I could keep getting counters. So you're gonna go into 10 cost pass turn. No problem. Very kind donation, sir. So by doing such a useless play, so I get to just fill up my trash and just do a bunch of crazy shenanigans. I'm gonna add another 10 cost. So we're at 20 cards, which is our threshold. So 10 face. He has to block it 1. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. And if he goes into Roger play, don't really care. Please go into Roger play, sir. Actually, do I care about Roger? Maybe I do. No, I don't, because if he goes for Roger, he swings 12 and 13, which takes my 2 life, and he has to swing 6, which is not the craziest thing, let's say. As long as I'm able to counter a 6 swing, which is a 6, 7, well, a 2k, then I'm chilling. So I could pitch a Doc Q out of confidence here. Yes. Yes? Question mark? Yes. And then I could pass. If he goes Red Rock, takes both of my life. But he has to swing at his blocker if he goes for red rock. And my G's Burgess are just fueling up to attack right now. Now at 10, I don't think he's gonna play into a Newgate. I think he's, and also he hasn't been able to play Newgate, and also I've been negating the leader effect, which makes it so his hand is starting to be just bricks. Like literally, man's bricked up. Thank you for the follow, Sick Derinho. Yes. So technically now I could counter for free. I don't think he's gonna attack with this. If he attacks with this, low key, man's on another like level. Or if I block, he might swing Rogers swings onto the Burgess, which means that this is a 10k. One of our Burgess will die, which is not good. So I'll have to counter this actually. Yes, yes. We don't want G's Burgess to die, guys. We don't want G's Burgess to die. Okay, so what I could do is do stage, pitch, 10 cost, adding stage, I guess. So we're gonna keep 2 dawns up, because if he summons Roger, I could do Black Spiral, negate the Roger, and then yeah, Black Spiral, negate the Roger whenever I want, so I could block with my 10 cost teach afterwards, knowing that that's gonna be my play. So I could actually swing with this teach right now. So I'm gonna swing 6, which is gonna be the lowest amount, by the way, because the moment I start attacking with the others, it's gonna be way higher. So it's gonna be probably like a spread of like, let's see, 2, 2, and 3. Right? So would you like to accept my kind 13 to your face and block and pitch a 2k? If he does that, he blocks pitch a 2k, block pitch a 2k, block pitch a 2k, which is 3 cards, and I still have a swing with the 10 cost teach, so I can technically just swing with it and end the game. Wow, what a kind donation. A nice 10 cost teach to the trash. We like that. G and G. Nice. Good, 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 good. Let's keep going. Next game.